You are in Boston. I'm Amy Eddings. Thanks so much for tuning in to WNYC and WNYC.org. Boston police say they have the 19-year-old Chechen native in custody. That is Jahar Tsarnaev. They found him hiding in a boat in the backyard of a home in Watertown, a community near Boston. Police say he's very bloodied. It's unclear whether Tsarnaev's wounds were sustained during a shootout between him, his now dead older brother, and fellow suspect Tamerlan and law enforcement officials early this morning. We'll get the latest in what has been a tense day in Boston. First, news headlines. It's 9:01.
From NPR News in Washington, I'm Jack Speer. The second suspect in the Boston Marathon bombings has been taken into custody in Watertown, Massachusetts. Police had converged on a neighborhood there earlier this evening. There were reports of shots fired, followed less than an hour later by a round of glass. Keith Glavish lives a few houses away from the property and described the scene earlier tonight.
The helicopter, it was overhead a few moments ago, and now it seems to have moved off a little bit. There's still obviously a lot of blue lights. We about 10 minutes ago, we heard a second round of shots.
NPR's Amy Walters is in the neighborhood and says at least some residents were out on the street trying to see what's going on.
Everybody's out on the street. They're waiting to find out what happened. After they were allowed to leave their houses this evening, there was a sense of relief, I think, amongst a lot of them, just to get out of the house after several hours. I talked to some people who took walks and things like that. But then just moments after that, they were hearing shots. And it was very clear that the investigation was still going on, and it was going on very, very close to home.
State police spokesman has only said the activity was related to the search for the 19-year-old Jahar Tsarnaev. The remaining suspect in the case, his older brother Tamerlan, died last night during a running battle with police. Once again, police have taken the second suspect in the Boston Marathon bombings into custody this evening. Authorities now say they have identified the type of ricin put in letters mailed to President Obama, Republican Senator Roger Wicker, and an unidentified Mississippi judge. Authorities took Paul Kevin Curtis into custody in connection with the mailings. He made a brief court appearance yesterday during